What is good? What is good? What is good, y'all? What is good? Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of the Darrel Long Show, hosted by your boy Darrel Long. What is good with everybody, man? Well, I haven't done a show like this in a while. Haven't done a show like this in a while. It's been a very long time since I popped out and did one of these shows. I'm not even gonna jinx it and say 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stay up here as long as I'm having fun, as long as we're having good content. Then we're gonna go ahead and talk about some stuff. I'm gonna talk about some important stuff. I'm gonna talk about some messy stuff too. And because I'm going to separate myself from the space, I think it's gonna be a few people that I end up exposing, but I'm gonna have to do it on my Rumble account. I'm just letting you guys know that in advance. I got a list of people that, truthfully, I'm just tired of holding in information. Whole bunch of YouTubers, whole bunch of stuff that I've been kind of just holding on to. You know what I mean? Protecting people who wouldn't protect me, um, et cetera, et cetera. And it's about time that these individuals are exposed. It's about that time. Outside of that, I've had a really good day. Had a really good week. Um, I was just in Gary, Indiana. Me, my wife, the kids. We went down to go see Michael Jackson's house. I don't know if y'all even if y'all gonna be able to see this if I show it on here. I might just show y'all some pictures on what you call like the Photos app. I might show y'all some pictures on the Photos app. That way y'all can actually see what I'm talking about. But we had some really good photos in at Michael Jackson house. We was able to speak to a few people down there in Gary, Indiana. Um, and truthfully, I enjoyed myself. Let me show you guys some of the photos. Let me show you guys some of the photos. Um, this was a photo I took in Chicago, right off the beach. Um, this is me using my Ray-Ban Metas while also filming on the Insta360 Luna. So make sure y'all tap in because I'm going to be having all of these videos, at the beach using the Insta360 Luna because I really want to get into making content. I kind of, to be honest with y'all, I get kind of tired of um like panels. You feel me? Um, of course, I might cover some shit like Corey Love and Izzy Bands. I might cover that stuff later on. Um, really because I respect Corey and I respect Izzy. I think that some of the shit I hear people beefing about online is just petty. Oh, here you go, right here, y'all. Look. All right, let me show y'all this. I was like, where the fuck my Michael Jackson photos at? So me and my wife went down to the Michael Jackson thing. You feel me? You see, they got the actual Michael Jackson statue out there. That was hard. You feel me? What else we go do? We was in Chicago for a while. I took that at Chicago. But what else? That's the baby. We was downtown. I think most of my Chicago images are on the Insta360. And I shot in log, so I still gotta do color grading, et cetera, et cetera. So you just look out for those videos. And I'm thinking, like, I might post some of my color graded cinematic type videos over here. And of course, I'm going to film the entire trip to Vegas, right? This is my officially my last month in Chicago. Um, all of the money that we needed has come through, and pretty much we gotta rent the Penske or the U-Haul, pack everything up officially. Um, my mom is going to be driving the Mazda, and I'm gonna have the family in the Palisade. My brother is going to be driving a U-Haul. So this is like a bittersweet month for me because I really, really, really love Chicago. I really, really don't feel like um I don't feel like Las Vegas is a better city than Chicago. However, my wife does feel like our cost of living, because how much money we make, we could live extremely well, damn near, upper middle class in Las Vegas. So that's the plan, to move where I guess it's gonna be cheaper and it's more sun outside. We don't gotta deal with snow and stuff like that. Me, a few years ago I was gonna move to Las Vegas and I was excited about it because I was with somebody. And I'm excited about being with my wife. I'm just not excited about moving to a place where I already have tension with an ex and her baby daddy and all of that bullshit. I'm not looking forward to that. And I know it's going to resurface. I know I can stay as far as away from that situation as possible. And somehow, some way, they're going to bring me into it. I already know it, bro. So I got that to looking forward to. But I do want to talk about a few different things today because I got so much to talk about, so much shit to talk about. Corey Love and Drip was beefing. I went to Corey Love channel. I came in the Corey Love show late as hell. I see he going that Izzy. I see he going that Drip. Only thing I'm asking, bro, is like, bro, you feel me? Like, which one of these niggas you talking about in the moment? I'm asking for clarity. Man, that nigga was like tying that nigga Darrel out. I told niggas don't say no names over here, cuz. I told niggas don't say no names over here, cuz. Niggas being messy and don't bring that dark energy over here. And I was genuinely confused because I'm like, bro, I was just coming over here to say what up to y'all niggas, coming to see what's going on. I had no intentions on being messy. I had no idea the rules was to not say nobody's name in the chat. Otherwise, I would have followed the motherfucking rules. But I feel like Corey Love, because I don't like sneak dissing. I feel like Corey Love was just upset. You know what I'm saying? He was on a rampage. He was going off on niggas, and I feel like I don't think Corey disliked me. I definitely know he disliked some of the shit that he have seen me do. I don't think he give a fuck whether I was defending myself, and like most people when they judge me off the stuff that they don't like about me, and they say, "Well, Darrell, I've seen you do some stuff that I don't really appreciate." They're never going to say, "Well, that person attacked Darrell's daughter, so he attacked them. This person attacked Darrell's business, so he attacked them." It's always more than likely something like this. I disagree with Darrell's actions. If it's a man, it's I would never do that, but I'm a better man than Darrell. I'm emotionally more stoic. I'm this or I'm that. I'm this or I'm that. I'm this or I'm that. And most of the time, I just let niggas just do and think whatever they want to think, bro. What's good, DJ? What's good, DJ The Truth TV? Make sure, hey, if y'all got links over here while y'all here, I want y'all to drop y'all links over here too, man, because I want to get back. I want to build a community over here that support content creators, just like I did before. And even though people like Venus and Sharon and others, when I was, cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I still haven't seen a channel that's operating right now in this space that was bigger than my channel when my channel was at its height. You get what I'm saying? So, and I don't say that to brag. I say that to say we was able to build that community because we helped one another. At that time, I had Raw B and B Taylor, and we all just shared each other's channels and stuff like that. Now, right? I tried to go link up with Drip and do a collaboration show. He basically turned me down to work with Corey Love, only for Corey Love and him to have some type of falling out. And I hope both of them niggas respect that I'm not taking nobody's sides. I don't know what happened. I do know that Corey Love called Drip a thief, and I'm gonna say this: I don't think Drip is a hoe ass nigga. I don't think Drip is a thief. I don't think that Drip would steal somebody's work. You feel me? I just I just don't see that being that, you know what I'm saying, type of shit that he would do. This is the same man that held a baby shower for my son, never shook my hand day of my life, and was sending shit to my crib for my newborn baby, nigga. Oh yeah, y'all cameras don't move. Get you an Insta 360 Pro. You feel me? Get you an Insta 360 Link 2. If you want your camera to move, you want your camera to move, go get you an Insta 360 Link 2. Pay me my money, Insta 360. Right? So let me see if Corey left the video up. Let me see if Corey left the video up. You feel me? Because now let's say Drip / Izzy beef, the AI battle, members only. I gotta stop smoking this fire. Do I really wanna? I think I got a membership to this nigga channel, dog, just on like my other account. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, like I fuck with Corey Love and I respect him as a black man, but like Corey never really fucked with me like that. He never really like I can't remember one time that Corey really would come to my show and really fuck with me. You feel me? And that's no diss to him. All I'm saying is, in exchange, I never was really watching bro's show. I found out about Corey's show. Yeah, see, look, I knew I was a member over here. See, I got a regular membership on my on this channel. I gotta buy a bigger membership. Well, hey, look, Cash App, $ D Long. Cash App is $ D Long 316. One of y'all send me $20, we'll go ahead and review that. But I'm not I'm not about to do it unless, I'm incentivized. Let me see if he got the other ones. I crashed out, but what I found out afterwards told me everything. See, this is the one that I had popped up at the end and shit. And I guess these niggas been fighting about AI. These niggas been fighting about AI. Now Drip popped up at the end of one of them bitches. I really wanted to review that. So I might go ahead and drop that shit. I might grab that shit, bro. I might grab that shit. Cause I don't want to go through this one when he was talking all about himself and shit to the camera by himself. He was just dissing them niggas for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas didn't really get a chance to come up there and speak. And then, the Gemini 605 nigga came up there. The Zone nigga came up there. Like everybody except the niggas you got problems with. I don't know, gang. That seemed like some weak shit to me. And that seemed like something that's actually beneath like the type of nigga I thought Corey was. You feel me? I thought he was the type of nigga that if he had a problem with somebody, he gonna do it on some respectful shit. But I remember Drip called in. They was going off, they was going at it. Seemed like he really wasn't trying to let Drip speak. Seemed like he already had made up his mind that he wasn't fucking with Cuz. And whatever beef they got, to me, it just seemed petty. I ain't gonna lie. And it seemed like that nigga Corey started it, but I don't know the truth because the nigga done put the video on members only. That's another thing I don't understand about y'all niggas. How the fuck we, as the audience, supposed to know what's going on? Y'all niggas putting shit on members only. Y'all niggas is not Monday Night Football. We not watching y'all niggas the moment y'all come on every time. Your numbers say that, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if you take that. Now, on this part specifically, I don't care if you get disrespected. My nigga, y'all got 22,000. Corey got 22,000 subscribers. His views doing the same numbers as my views. So a nigga can't come to me and be like, oh yeah, bro, you ain't watched it then. You supposed to be there in that moment. My nigga, you know half of YouTube wasn't there in that moment. You understand what I'm saying? I just be being real with niggas, bro. I done seen niggas be like, oh man, this nigga better than that nigga. He got more subscribers. And I'd be like, what about the engagement? Cause I can go view for view with these same niggas. Engagement with engagement, comments with comments, and how much is the platform making? Those be conversations. I'm not talking about Corey specifically, but he can be added into this. Anybody can get it. If we keeping it a bean. Let me get into some actual content, bro. When y'all send me a donation, I pop out and I do that video because I'm here for 12 hours. So DJ Truth, drop your link. And like everybody else, don't be afraid, nigga. Leave a motherfucking comment. I see y'all niggas in the fucking chat anyway. Let me go to this Officer Tatum shit. I think it was at oh, it's a lot of videos I gotta react to, bro. But let me start with Officer Tatum talking about Michelle Obama. Yeah. The thing about Officer Tatum that I don't understand. Hold on. Yeah, I need a little that's what I need right here. Need a banner. Put this banner right here. Boom. All right, yeah, cool. I'm gonna leave that up. I wish you can add like images to this, like on I wish you can add images to it, like on what you call on what's that platform called? Ecamm Live. You can add images to it. But look, let me go to this video real quick and show y'all this. Because Buddy was talking crazy about Michelle Obama's wife, and his wife is average at best. Average at best. Not even we see, like, bro, we know what beautiful white women look like. I mean, I live in Chicago now. I see beautiful white women, Mexican women, Dominican, black, all. We see beautiful women all the fucking time. Right? The thing about it, though, is some of these niggas just don't want to be honest. Like Brandon Tatum, if he was real, bro, anybody who has a dick would, you know what I'm saying, would smash Michelle Obama before they smash Officer Tatum's wife. His wife is literally one of the most unattractive women on YouTube. Right? So look, I wasn't gonna do it, but I feel like I gotta do it. It's on my chest. I got a secret to tell y'all about creative solutions. I can't do it on here. I gotta only do it on Rumble. I'm gonna set the date. It's gonna be on Rumble. And it's not for no particular reason outside of I just don't like the fake shit. I don't like when people try to make it seem like they are morally above me. Chanel included. You know, Chanel been in and out the hospital. I could have flamed her on that, but I let her live. You get it? Let her live. Anyway, man, let me keep going real quick.
Oh my goodness. So one thing I do take pride in is my self-awareness. I think I have a pretty good understanding of what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, what I should be improving, things like that. And one thing that is astonishing to me of many of the black conservatives, because they're not conservatives, they're just grifters, right? They're black MAGA. Black MAGA and black conservatism are not the same thing. Many of these black grifters who call themselves conservatives is that they lack that fundamental sense of awareness. They lack that self-awareness. And One person who exemplifies this lack better than anyone that I've seen, okay, has got to be Brandon Talmadge, okay? Brandon Talmadge. And the reason why I even call him Brandon Talmadge, because the video that I'm going to show you is the video of him honestly lacking that self-awareness.
He not lying. A lot of these dudes within the black conservative movement, whether it's Anton Daniels, Officer Race Batum Tatum, paid to be a racist Tatum, right? No matter who it is, they all lack self-awareness, and they're all the way. Look, we did the same thing with Anton and his wife. And like when Anton first came on the scene, acting like he was a millionaire, acting like he had everything, he do that with the new audience because y'all are gullible. That's why I'm out to, cause you know, shout out to Freezy. Freezy, I got a series coming up for you too. And that's on everything. I put that on my kids. However, Anton, I can't tell the story about Freezy being Anton's boyfriend before I tell y'all the story about Anton Daniels himself. So, you know, I'm in this transition where I'm moving to Vegas in the next 30 days, but don't worry about it. Big Daddy been working on content, and we're gonna be dropping a whole bunch of y'all favorite artists. We about to go ahead and get them off the labels. It's over. They all about to get exposed. The way I look at it, the only person that's safe is Drip and DJ Wish Doctor. Those have been the only two content, and Nyla and Taz, of course. That goes without saying because they're the fucking goats. And I couldn't do nothing to them even if I tried, right? But outside of those three, everybody else on the list, I've had enough, right? Chanel, Creative, I'm exposing them on fucking on Rumble. I've had enough of all the fuckery and the fakery. I've had enough of the lies. Now everybody got to get it. The same way Officer Tatum wife got to get it today, the same way Anton wife got it today, everybody gonna get it. Officer Tatum tried to talk about Michelle Obama when his wife is unattractive. Right? And let's be real too. Most of y'all black men, like Officer Tatum and Sharon, y'all get with those mediocre white women because bad bitches that's white don't want Sharon Bracey. Bad bitches that's white don't want Officer Tatum. All right? And we will be showing Sharon Bracey wife. We will, and she don't got nothing to do with this, but we still gonna show her. We still gonna show her. We gonna show Officer Tatum wife, and then we gonna show Anton wife. And the more you look into it, the conservative men who want to push MAGA movements, or the black men who just want to marry the white woman, they usually marry down. We bringing back Cynthia G's old platform. We're gonna call it Who They Actually Marry, because they make it seem like when they divest from the black woman and divest from the black community, that they're divesting with Sophie Rain, that they're divesting with Coco Chanel, when in actuality they're divesting with a fat white version of Precious and Sharon Case, and a skinny version of Precious and Officer Tatum Case. But let's keep going.
He's talking to Netanyahu. I'm sure you've seen it, but he's talking to Netanyahu. He's talking about how he had a great time in Israel, only for one kid who spat on the priest.
We had only one incident where a small child spit on one of the pastors. And immediately after, there was an adult that came by and said, "That's not a representation of who we are."
You are a fucking idiot.
That right there is it's just the cherry on top of this stupid Sunday. It goes to show that the true racism of the Republican Party is that they want dumb black people. That's what they want. They don't want smart black people, because smart black people said.
Well, hold on there, Jordan. You gotta say this. They want dumb black people mostly because they let in Candace Owens, and she's not stupid, right? But she's gullible, right? She's gullible. I would never trust a black woman taking white dick, walking beside white men like Charlie, rest in peace, rest in piss Kirk, right? I would never be able to fully trust these individuals ever in my life. And these are the individuals that the conservative Republican movement they damn near choose to make them a star. It's amazing. They brought in Officer Tatum only because he was crying on TV after rest in piss Kirk died, right? Candace Owens, she's been ousted. They don't fuck with her no more. They don't fuck with her no more. Right? They bring in individuals like, what's the other dude, Andre? I saw his on Fatty show recently. Child. On Fatty show. Child. Let me tag Corey Love in this. Now, Corey Love, why didn't you make your video public? Nigga, I'm gonna have to go buy a $20 membership. Then Drip lied to me. Never made that Freezy video on the membership. Child.
Myself will catch on to the hustle. It's like, hold on, we're all in this together? Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, what about Chicago? And then they go silent. Well, Chicago's, Democrat Rant. Okay, well, why don't we run a Republican there to help out the black people in Chicago and, get the crime rate down? And then they tell you, well, that's not our problem. That's not our issue. And like, but you keep on talking about Chicago every single time. Yeah. Right? It's like, okay, that's interesting. And then it comes to, okay, what about, healthcare? What about,
Again, bro, let me say this right now. Especially for niggas who don't live in Chicago. Chicago is one of the most beautiful cities on the fucking planet. If you didn't see the pictures of me at the beach in Chicago, go tap in, go look at that. But at the end of the day, Chicago was one of the most beautiful cities on the fucking planet. If you don't think so, it's because you're stupid. Right? If you believe all the propaganda that the media is pushing about Chicago is a dangerous city and you never come to Chicago, then you're the problem. You're a part of the problem. Chicago, just like any other city, whether it's white, whether it's black, whether it's Democrat ran, whether it's Republican ran, all of these cities are dangerous. All of these cities you can be harmed in. All of these cities you can be robbed in. No matter if you're in Los Angeles, fucking Texas, if you're in Georgia, it don't matter. Bad things happen everywhere on the planet. It don't matter. But for me, I'm trying to tell you, I've been in Chicago and I grew up in Detroit. Nobody can convince me that Chicago is a super dangerous place. Now, do they have men and women in Chicago that don't play no games? Of course, again, but they try to make it seem like that's all about black people. And again, maybe I should do a history lesson for y'all. Chicago, like I told y'all niggas before, y'all conservative niggas, right? And not Lucas. Shout out to Lucas, my guy. Y'all hoe ass conservative black, I'm saying, raccoons. Y'all are the worst boys out here, because what y'all don't understand is y'all putting all the danger shit that's going on in Chicago on black men, when in actuality, it's the white man, it's the Irish man, it's the Italian man, it's the Sicilian man, it's the German man. Them boys are the ones that's the, putting in work. Don't forget about the Mexicans. Don't forget about them boys. They put in work too. I'm talking about major work when it comes to them boys. Major package. You feel me? I was just downtown Chicago, nigga. 300 Mexicans pulled up on different motorcycles. All them niggas was strapped. They stopped traffic, nigga. They was just going through. Red light, green light, don't matter, nigga. They going. Police don't know what to do. So you gotta stop, bro. Like, a lot of the violence is in my opinion, mostly the white man. But if I have to contribute some of the violence, yeah, there's a few murders in Chicago that might be a few black people, but when you really look at all of the crime, right? Who is touching the kids? Who is doing sex trafficking? Who will have meth charges, right? When you look at everything in totality, a lot of the times it's really the white man who is actually out here doing these crimes.
Okay, that's interesting. And then it comes to, okay, what about healthcare? What about police brutality? All right, there have been a lot of white people who've been victims of police brutality, and then they look at you crazy. It's like, well, but they got George Floyd. What does George Floyd have to do with the white people who've been victims of police brutality? Well, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Right? Every single time you call them out on things that they claim that they're for. And just to interrupt for a second, I want to let everyone know of blackvotewatch.org.
Yeah, man, make sure y'all tap in. Matter of fact, let me go tag Lucas, man. Make sure y'all tap in with his website. Look, I'm high as hell. Blackvotewatch.org. Blackvotewatch.org. I'll let him explain the rest.
It's a website which helps Black Americans keep our representatives accountable, especially those that got into office on the Black vote. There's a lot more coming up, but the goal is that instead of exiting politics, that we get actually involved in it. So I want everyone to check it out, please.
That would be nice if we had more black people talking about politics instead of fucking gender wars and relationship bullshit. Like, I get so tired of that shit, bro. Or you got people like Chanel online fake flexing. One day you in Prada, the next day you in the fucking hospital. Like, spend more money on your fucking health instead of trying to fake flex online. Y'all niggas going to the hospital with a Gucci hat on, laid up in some motherfucking robes and shit. Fucked up, so I'm still that bitch. Are you really that bitch if your health fucked up, but you got enough money to spend enough money on the white man's Gucci products? That's what make you a boss? Is that you work for somebody else and you can afford products? You can't afford another lung. You can't afford another body. Right? God don't make them kind of bargains, but you see, you ain't really humble like that. Right? So I don't even gotta humble you. God literally is humbling you. Child.
Please, blackvotewatch.org. That is what we are going to be using as a tool and a weapon, to protect ourselves and to shield ourselves from those who would like to exploit Black America. It's nothing more than blatant hypocrisy. Nothing more than blatant hypocrisy and just staunch racism. That's what it is. Because you have to understand the majority of the base, it's a bunch of old people who lived through Jim Crow. Many of them want to go back to those times where they could call a black man N-word, or they could, they had authority. Because you have to understand what
I don't think it's a lot of them. I think that's really particular just the South. I don't think it's a whole bunch of them that just want to run around calling me the N-word. But I do believe that they represent a certain part of American history that's starting to die out. And that certain part of American history is the middle class that might have potentially been one day high earners if this system was to, be put back into place where they can make money without having to pay people, having indentured servitude, right? Because, like, for example, look at the farmers. The farmers are saying, well, we're losing all this money, but still wheat is being paid for. People are still buying grapes, and everything that they sell is being bought, right? The problem that they have is when President Trump put in ICE, he didn't think about them. He didn't think that most of these farmers are using illegal immigrants in order to get like very low labor but very high efficient labor, because a lot of these people are hard workers but they're undocumented, so I don't have to pay them an actual wage. I can just pay them whatever the fuck I want to pay them under the table. I don't have to actually give them health insurance, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Saving me millions of dollars over the years. But Trump, he's fucking stupid, so he ain't think about them. And they suffered the most, right? But they still made money. And I think when they say make America great again, they want to go back to a place where they can pay us $3 an hour, $2 an hour, $7 an hour. Did y'all know that the national minimum wage right now is like $7.65? And in states like Tennessee, they don't have like a state minimum wage. They go off the national minimum wage, which is $7.60. That's literally slave wages, right? What can you buy in this room for $7 an hour? Like 2 cans of Red Bull, like what? 2 backwood lighters. You can't buy shit, right? And these individuals on the conservative side, they don't think about how their actions have consequences for Americans. I'm gonna show y'all a video later on, but a nigga who voted for Trump talking about something. ICE took my wife, all that bullshit. We don't give a fuck about none of that because you voted for Trump, right? And you got what you voted for, right? Let me tell you how it impacted me. This Nintendo Switch 2, and I do get the Switch 2. I am not a broke nigga. Okay. I had to pay damn near $800 for this Switch 2 because Nintendo was charged with upwards of 50% tariffs, and my Nintendo Switch OLED, the Nintendo Switch OLED, bought this bitch for $300 brand new. The price is doubled because of individuals who are not intelligent. That's just the only way to explain it. Oh no, not y'all looking at my junk. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, huh? Oh no, hold on, my AI camera, it reset on me. All right, there we go. It's following me again. Okay, let's go.
What's happening right now, they're losing that power, they're losing that authority, and now that they're women, white women.
Oh, so y'all know what I'm drinking tonight? I went to the Japanese store and I got some sake. Do y'all know what sake is? It's basically like, it's like fucking Don Julio, but from Japanese Don Julio. It's fucking amazing. It's actually my #1 choice of drink now. You know what I'm saying? Konnichiwa sta. Let's go.
Which they treated, like second-class slaves, to be honest with you. Now that they have options, now that they're going into the workforce and there's competition, now that they're competing with black men and brown men and Asian men, now a lot of, their self-confidence is.
Yes, I got the hot sake. Shit is fire. Got real drunk too. Speaking of that, let me text somebody. I need me a pizza. I've been meaning to send this text message since yesterday. God damn it. Let's go.
Going, the way of the dinosaur. So what are they doing? They're lashing out. They're saying, hey, this is anti-white racism, yada, yada, yada. And you have people such as Brandon Talmud, who they hire and they employ to get a black face, right? Because if they say it, they'll be considered racist. But if they get a little step and fetch it, tap dancing Sambo soldier to say it, well, now you can't say it's racist because it's a black person. It's a black person who's calling black people lazy. It's a black person who's saying that there's anti-white racism. So that's their hustle. And they, this is nothing new. They've done this during slavery. There's always those people who are like, well, why y'all want to be free, huh? What's so good about being free? We got a roof over our head. Massa feeds us. Massa gives us good discipline to wake up in the morning and start working. Beta. This is the same thing that they've done throughout time, bro. Done throughout history. Is it not crazy that we're still living through this antiquated lens in 2026? But I digress. This now leads us to Brandon Talmud. Brandon Talmud is talking about things that he doesn't know. Which is typical of the coon
Let me address some of that real quick. I was putting in an order for a pizza. Hold on. Listen, they always are going to get a coon to jump out of his skin, jump out of his body to defend their racism, to defend their institutionalized prejudice slash racism. And what's disgusting about most of this is these black men can literally see that this shit don't add up, but because they getting money thrown in their account, they gonna throw that ass back for big dick daddy conservative, right? Whether it's Trump today, JD Vance tomorrow, that's just what they do. And I've been saying this for years, that the black male conservative is basically the equivalent of a fucking stripper, right? The same way a stripper get on that pole and throw that ass back and twirl all around, get all the money that he or she can. These black male conservatives, they get on the fucking Trump, Charlie Kirk fucking pole and throw that ass back to make as much money as they possibly can. They will completely lose all signs of masculinity just so they can make as much money as possible. This is just the facts. Let's go.
Conservatives. But he's talking about Michelle Obama. And he's talking about how Michelle Obama is not really an attractive woman.
But Michelle Obama is not a good-looking woman.
Hear me out. Okay, pimpin'. Everyone has an opinion on everything.
No. Nobody has opinions on Michelle Obama looks. Michelle Obama, not only because I said Michelle Obama fine, she had a fat ass, she had a nice body, she in shape. Stop playing. And when you compare her to somebody like Officer Shitbag Tatum and his wife, bruh, if I was the old Darrel, I would do endless streams about your fucking wife. Right? Listen, some white girls are attractive. Your wife don't got no big titties, no fat ass, nothing. Face ugly as fuck. She look like one of those fucking things that be fighting against the good guys in Lord of the Rings. What's those things called? Orcs. She looked like a fucking orc. I don't know how this even possible, but your wife may look worse than Sharon's wife. Disgust me. And this is what Cat Williams said when he said the fucking powers to be, they give these coons a white woman and send them niggas on about their way. I know this nigga ain't say that his wife is a baddie, but Michelle Obama is bad looking. Now we gotta turn it up on your bitch ass and let it be known moving forward. Oh, Darrel's over there talking about people wives. Well, I'm only responding to the content of somebody else talking about Michelle Obama, who is also somebody's wife. But not only is she somebody's wife, she's my first lady. She was literally married to the fucking commander-in-chief of our country for 8 years, right? She is America. It's just that simple. When we think about red, white, and blue, the first woman I think about is Michelle Obama. Period. If you disrespect that, then in my opinion, you have disrespected me as an American. Let's go deeper than just him being a coon. This is about you disrespecting the flag. This is about you disrespecting patriotism. This is about you disrespecting our country and the people who have represented our country. Soldiers have saluted Michelle Obama when they was bringing back dead bodies, you know what I'm saying, that have fucking lost their lives fighting for our fucking rights. And you would disrespect Michelle Obama and compare her to this orc looking bitch. I can't believe it. I know you gotta be kidding me.
Woman.
Hear me out. Okay, pimpin'. Everyone has an opinion on everything. All right. That doesn't mean it's justified. Doesn't mean it's valid. But I get it. Right. Everyone has an opinion. And people who view at Michelle Obama, there are people who may be upset at Barack Obama and his presidency and his 2 terms, and they take it out on Michelle. And I understand. I get that. But then he takes it a step further. He then starts talking about how Michelle Obama isn't attractive and not everybody can be fine.
Everybody can't be fine.
And even then, even up until that point, I'm like, okay, yes, not everybody can be fine. Some people have not received, the genetic lottery, such as yourself. I get it, right? I get it. But then this is where he shows a fundamental lack of self-awareness. He then talks about how not everybody can be fine, such as my wife.
Like my wife.
And it was...
What? Who? Like who?
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
The lies. There you go. This bitch.
The lies.
All right, Tatum, let's do this.
It opens up the floodgates, because when you inject your wife into the conversation, fam, what that now leads everyone to do is to then criticize your wife. And I know his wife must have been livid. I know his wife smacked him upside down upon him injecting his wife in a looks competition with Michelle Obama, because people then put out a big old picture of his wife.
Hey, everybody can't be fine like that.
Nigga, you lucky I don't just leave this on the screen all night with some fucking horror music. This is what your wife look like, nigga. This shit looks scary to me, nigga. It's spooky season around this bitch. I want all y'all to send this to Tatum. Let him know I talked about his ugly ass wife. Look at this. Bro, niggas be swearing I got me a bad little snow bunny. No, yeah, play the Dr. Umar, man.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
That's what y'all calling bad bitches these days? You choosing this over Michelle Obama? Come on, son. Big screen that bitch again. You choosing that bitch over Michelle Obama? Acne everywhere. Sun beating her ass every time she step outside the house. The sun beating her ass. Peeling back every little fucking acne bump, everything. Man, just let me keep this going, bro, because I don't want them to try to hit me with no type of community violation. Nowadays, you can't tell the truth about niggas these days. You gotta say everybody's beautiful and everybody is smart and nobody is stupid and nobody is ugly and nobody is fat. Everybody look nice. Man, this shit's getting out of hand, bro.
You talking about Michelle like your wife don't look like a sick Jeff Ross. No matter how much money your mister spent on her face not to look like Lord Farquaad, she still ended up looking like a fresh-faced Dylan Mulvaney.
And fam, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But by any stretch of the imagination, we'll even go by European standards, right? By European standards, his wife is, and I'm trying to be respectful, by European standards, his wife is a gremlin, okay?
She not attractive, bro. Like, I try to tell y'all niggas. If you with a white, like, especially if you a black dude, right? You a black dude, he average black dude, right? You an average black dude, you with a white woman. More than likely, for one, she ran through, right? Nobody busted down more than them. Been saying this since day one. I don't know why people acting like this brand new, because it's not. I've been saying this since day one. You feel me? Been saying this since day one. At the end of the day, bro, y'all mans, I think that low key, I think he bisexual. Like when I see niggas with a unattractive young lady, that be thinking, oh yeah, these niggas like men, because she got way too many masculine features, bro. She got way too many masculine features for you to be talking about, this bitch is super bad. No, bro, she look like your homie. How can you not see this? Let me keep going, bro.
And I mean that respectfully, but to him,
I don't, nigga. I mean that with all smoke.
he may think he got some hot ish, bro.
It's impossible for him to think he got a bad bitch, bro. On what grounds? On what grounds would he be having a bad bitch? I would be interested in seeing how he's able to develop this argument. Nah, I don't even know, bro. Because first of all, she white, so I really can't fuck with no no non-melanated women. I need me a black woman. That's why I'm married to a black woman. I ain't never had no kids with no white woman, nigga. Fuck, I look like advancing the race of the colonizer. Y'all niggas different these days, bro. Super different. Let's go.
I think he got mother's milk over there, bro. Like he got it, bro. And that's good. That's what you should have as a husband, right? But you should also have a little, you see what I'm sprinkling? It's called self-awareness. You should also have a little self-awareness to understand that objectively, okay, that your wife, in comparison to the word fine, unless, like I said, we're going full, retard with it, which we can redefine the word fine. Absolutely, I have no problem with that. But, how it's used colloquially today, fine doesn't mean mid. And it sure as hell doesn't mean
Man, once I saw that nigga Sharon say that his wife was fine, and I saw other women like, girl, you fine, girl. Every man would want you, girl. I knew we was done, nigga. I knew we was cooked. Community cooked, nigga, because can't nobody keep it 1,000. When I was with her, even I lied to the bitch, you know what I'm saying? So even I'm guilty of this shit. I told her, yeah, girl, you look good, girl. I haven't saw nothing like you in New York all day, girl. You the baddest I seen. I don't know, man. Sometimes I be like, man, why was I lying to some of these women? Why was I telling them that they was baddies when they was average at best? Like Venus. I was telling Venus, yeah, Venus, you attractive. I hit. Man, I would have never hit Venus. That's just the facts, bro. You feel me? But they don't like the truth. They wanna run around thinking every nigga want them. They can't keep a nigga because niggas are the problem. They never, just like many of these men on here, like Officer Tatum and his ugly ass wife, they never take the opportunity to self-reflect and say, what am I doing that is making me unattractive? Officer Tatum, from my understanding of my little research on him, his wife is like the real brains behind his racist content, and he just really followed her fucking move, lock and step, and they making money. So I imagine he went from being basically a poor ass black man in Texas to a man who has more money, and now he's chilling. Let's keep going, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get it.
Hottest cheese. And it sure as hell does not mean outdated milk. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Fine is a word that should have weight to it. And I notice what they try to do with words. It's the same thing that the left tries to do with words, okay? They try to redefine definitions, mix and match, they think it's just, a free-for-all. And, and they are doing with the word fine, which is the same exact thing they accuse the left doing with the word woman. What is a woman, right? If your wife constitutes fine, then fam, when everybody's super, then no one really is. If we're gonna be honest, my G, if we're gonna be honest. And this is with surgery, okay? Apparently she had surgery, she got lip injections, and it just...
Y'all quit lying to this woman, act like she cute though. Michelle Obama is not a good looking woman. Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Nigga, please. Hey, this song had me dying when I first heard this shit, dog. Let me show y'all this. I gotta put this on a base grade, man. Lucas, don't get me, bro. Please.
A good looking woman. Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
What?
Look at one.
Bro, we gotta go through these images one by one.
Everybody can't be fine, like my wife.
Nigga, please. Nigga, please. A nigga, please. Oh, man, this one real bad, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. Nigga, please. Oh, my God. No body trash. She got one of them old ass white women bodies already, bro. Oh my God, bro. That look like a little nigga.
Everybody can't.
Oh my. And Tatum, what happened here? What happened here with your bitch? Oh man, I gotta leave that on the screen while I roll my blunt, bro. What is going on with you, bro? I ain't gonna lie to you. Your bitch make Anton bitch look like Cleopatra. Nigga, what is you out here doing, bro? They said that you was almost in the NFL. You was in college playing football. And this is what y'all niggas is doing down there in Texas. Out of all the Johns you could have been hitting, this is what you done fucking with? Nigga, please. I'm so disappointed in y'all raccoons and how y'all be tap dancing right into some fucking mediocre ass pussy that another white man probably done dogged the fuck out. You feel me? And now you just done hit the little bitch pussy and she tell you, I love the black man. I'm gonna treat you better than those black women. I'll make sure I make you fried chicken. I'll make sure that you get the best fruit, specifically watermelon, every day. I'm gonna make sure that you get everything you need, Big Daddy. Big Daddy, I'll make sure you get everything you need, Big Daddy. Remember that whole ass nigga, Jonathan Majors? He asked the white woman, can you be my Coretta Scott? Can you be my Coretta Scott? How the fuck is she gonna be your Coretta Scott and she white? What are you talking about? This is why you're doing propaganda movies for Ben Shapiro now, okay? This is why you're doing Ben Shapiro fucking propaganda movies. No, wife, she not hitting. She not a baddie, man. You feel me?
Be fine, like my wife.
You did this to yourself.
It's sad to see because honestly, his wife was known throughout the conservative movement. Okay, I'm trying to be tactful with it, right? His wife was hitting up this person, hitting up me, hitting up this person. She was that girl in the conservative movement.
Y'all always talking to Shorty. Let's go ahead and tell the truth, Lucas. Y'all always, you know what I'm saying? Little Shorty hit you up. She hit every nigga up around the way. That's what Shorty into. That's what Shorty into. You feel me? At the end of the day, let's be real. That nigga Tatum married a whore. That nigga Tatum married a whore. That's just the truth. But see, they don't want me to say that because now I'm being mean. I'm supposed to be saying, God, I'm supposed to tell the truth about, all the women and tell them that they the black woman and God, but she's not a black woman. The black woman is God. The black woman is allowed to have a roster like B. Taylor. But I can't vouch for everybody else. Everybody else, I don't know about y'all.
You know how they're groupies within conservative movement? Well, let's just say she was very friendly with hitting of this person. She was that girl in the conservative movement. You know how they're groupies within conservative movement? Well, let's just say she was very friendly with people within the conservative pipeline.
So pipeline.
Now, let's just say she was very friendly with people within the conservative pipeline.
Man, she was looking for a sucker and she got one. She was looking for a sucker and she got one. That's just the facts. This nigga married a shorty who was hitting up every single nigga that she could find. You feel me? Every single nigga that she can find in the conservative movement. That's why so many niggas was tapping that. Man, listen. And y'all niggas who was running around responding to her DMs, y'all niggas nasty, man. You niggas trifling, B. You feel me? You niggas, I don't want to hear nothing from you niggas no more. You niggas trifling, son. You know what I'm saying?
Now, everyone, including myself, man, get out of here. right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Right. But once again, when you have someone who's a mark, which is what Brandon Tatum is to those out there, he would be considered a mark, right? So when she probably got into his DMs, when she probably started texting him, he was probably responsive to it because to him, he thinks that, white women is just God's gift to earth. That's how he views it, bro. If you go into his history and how he talks about his experience with dating and with the law enforcement, that's how he views it. He views them on a pedestal above everyone else, as we can see with his comparison of Michelle Obama and his.
The nigga's stupid. That's why he was comparing Michelle Obama to his wife, because if I was him, I'd be like, man, you know what? I bet I fucked up. I know my wife not really a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Especially compared to Michelle Obama. I might just want to fall the fuck back. My bad, y'all. I was on some hoe shit. My bad. That's all that nigga gotta say. But because he's so much of a mark, he just not gonna keep it 100, y'all. Now let's see if we got any donations in this first hour. Y'all know how the game go. If I don't get no donations, I ain't talking about $5. We need 20 pieces and up. If I don't get no donations in the next 10 minutes, man, we not even gonna make it to the second one, man. I'm gonna get the fuck on and go ahead and go into Chicago and go get some money. Y'all know me, man. We don't do shit for free. I feel like Sean Grayson. You gotta pay me. Shit. Matter of fact, run that Sean Grayson clip. Y'all know why we doing this shit.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That shit crazy. The problem is that we are not supporting.
Y'all heard what that man said. Unless y'all want to see more black men go to Brokeback Mountain, I suggest you start opening up your motherfucking wallets. Okay. Y'all remember the narrative about me. I am the poorest nigga on YouTube, okay? I don't do anything. I don't travel. I don't make any money. I am absolutely financially ruined and devastated, okay? So, let's keep going.
His wife. Damn, crazy. Cooper for Cocoa Puffs. But rest assured, she probably played him, right? Got a ring on it or got a baby and then got a ring on it. Because that's how they work in the conservative circles. As we can see with Elon Musk. That's what he did. He married it and now he thinks he's got the lottery. He hit the jackpot. But I would guarantee, I would bet my life that his wife, and I've said this before, I already know this to be a fact, that his wife is the brains of this, of this organization that is Brandon Talmadge. She's the brains of the organization. But she's the one that keeps him honest. Well, I guess you could say dishonest, right? Because there's a standard of life that he's, he's provided, he's wanted to provide it, and that's what you want to keep consistent. This is why I say when it comes to people like Brandon Talmadge and the rest of them, once you start getting in the in crowds of, Republicans, start being invited to the White House, even though they may be not telling the truth, they may be spreading misinformation or disinformation, you don't want to lose that, being a part of the cool kids. You don't want to lose being a part of that group. It's very hard to do. And most of the time, people are, don't even lack the IQ, such as Brandon Talmadge, to even understand the lies. Because you have people who do mental gymnastics. And there's a great quote where it's like...
a lot of the conservatives are low-key stupid. A lot of them just... a lot of them just really believe whatever the fuck they hear on TV. So they listen to Fox News and they hear somebody like Anton say like, oh yeah, black people never did shit for this country. They're gonna repeat something that's clearly fucking stupid, clearly something that you can just look up online or go read a fucking book about. But because they have these implicit biases, they look key racist. I mean, oh, hold on. Did I find Officer Tatum's wife Instagram? I know that ain't who. I know that's not who I think it is. Hold on. Is that really? Hold on. Bro, I thought that was a nigga for a second. Oh man. Yeah, we gonna have fun on my Rumble expose. My expose that. I'm only gonna do it for one day too. It's gonna be lit. Oh man, I'm posting this shit. Let's go.
Don't expect the truth out of someone if their job is dependent upon them lying or something like that. Like essentially, if someone is paid to give you a certain narrative, don't expect anything else but that narrative. It's like it's tantamount to, speaking to Carolyn Levitt, right? Expecting her not to defend Trump. That is literally her job, is to defend Trump and to do mental gymnastics to get to the point where Trump is in the right. That's the point when it comes to Fox News, is to defend Trump. That's the point of many of these news networks, which are in fact, entertainment. It's not news, it's entertainment. I don't know, man. I think genuinely, personally, I think that's unfair to his wife to put her in such an untenable position to compare her to Michelle Obama. And it's just not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. And the funny part is many of his, quote unquote supporters who he believes are his supporters don't even like that he's in an interracial relationship, bro.
That's true. That's true.
It's the same thing with Candace Owens. They don't like that she's married to a white man. But then it got worse because then they found a picture of him and his wife, and he seems to have, I've been an artist for all my life, and he has the anatomy of a woman, okay? Typically.
Yeah, this one is wicked, bro. That's you, Tatum? Put myself at the bottom, gang. That's you? I know you're not online talking about Michelle Obama and you built like this, bro. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. And look at Shorty, bro. Average as hell. Average as hell, bro. This nigga got the tight jeans on. Oh, man, bro. I told y'all our cuz was bisexual. You feel me? I told y'all I really thought cuz was bisexual. When I first watching bro videos, He had a lot of feminine ways, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga like dick, bro. It's no way around it. You feel me? And look at him now. Skinny jeans, looking tight. I mean, bro, is that even your kid, bro? Come on, gang. Let me show y'all the full image, bro. Let me show y'all the full image. This Officer Tatum, bro. My bad. I'm watching something else. My bad. Hold on. I was watching something else. Let's keep going, bro.
Typically, when you look at the male, the male skeleton, the female skeleton has wider hips, and the reason why, is because they have to give birth. This man got wide ass hips, and he has the physique of a woman. And this mofo was like, "How do y'all have kids? Who gave birth to your kids? Did he give birth to your kids, or did she give birth to your kids?"
You built like your grandma. You out here built like a sassy, saucy Santana. Your new name is Quiet on the Creek Tatum. You should be concerned with like a sassy, saucy Santana. Your new name is Quiet, built like your grandma. You out here built like a sassy, saucy Santana.
Yeah, that's wicked, nigga. The side by side of Officer Tatum with Saucy Santana, and then they calling that nigga Quiet on the Creek Tatum. Quiet on the Creek Tatum? Bro, it's over for you, bro. It's over for you, bro. What is going on with Officer Tatum? What is your people ain't tell you this was a bad look, bro? This shit is embarrassing. Let's keep going, man.
Your new name is Quiet on the Creek Tatum. You should be concerned with why you look like you transitioning, like you get quarterly work done at Dr. Miami. Who gave birth to y'all children, you or your mister?
So this is the reason why this dude hates black people. He's shaped like a woman. Her new name is Officer Santana. Yo, this grown ass man is shaped like somebody's auntie, bro.
They calling that nigga Booty Hole Tatum, bro. Booty Hole Tatum. Look, man, what have we learned this last hour? I'm gonna get some work done now, cause you can't make no money on YouTube these days. YouTube is a place for degenerates. That's why I refuse to do it more than an hour of work. If I don't get at least 50 to 100 within the first hour, we gotta go. Y'all not deserving, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go watch them niggas. They got 20,000 subscribers. They get like 30,000 views every year. And they get like 20 people watching every fucking video. But these the big dogs on YouTube. According to you ask these niggas, these are the big dogs. These are the big dogs, bro. These are the OGs, the successful niggas. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Not again, not again. Look, I'm out of here, dog. I'm about to get some work done. I'll holla at y'all. Look forward to my videos. Make sure y'all go follow all those videos, all those channels in the chat, man. Go in the description. Go look at all the different. I got like 4 channels. Go to them all. I'm posting different shit. You feel me? If you like the video, I'm using the Insta360 Luna for all my pre-recordings, and right now I'm using an Insta360 Link 2 webcam, and it does have this ability right here. Hold on. So it does follow you around. You feel me? It's an AI camera. It's lit as hell. I absolutely love it. I am out of here, man. I gotta go. Peace.